Xin thân mến chào tất cả các anh chị em cháu. Hôm nay chúng ta lại tề tụ nơi đây để chung cùng nhau vui một cái Tết Nguyên Đán nữa. Thì đặc biệt là Tết năm nay thì Sáu có làm một cái 10 cái podcast để cho anh chị em cùng chung vui với nhau.
Welcome, brothers, sisters, and guests. Today we are fortunate enough to get together once more and celebrate another wonderful new year. And this year, Stacy has created 10 new fun contests for us all.
Cô xin được chia sẻ là cái 10 cái giải này là không phải của một mình Sáu mà có. Đây là từ cái tình yêu thương của anh chị, từ với sự giúp đỡ của chị Hai góp vốn, chị Ba góp công, thành ra của ba chị chứ không phải một mình là dì Sáu mà có được cả $5.000, một số tiền không phải nhỏ, nhưng mà đó là công sức của ba người đã coi như đã cùng nhau làm suốt một năm qua để mà dành dụm công cực khổ đi chạy ra chạy vô và để mà chứng tỏ cái sự thương yêu. Mỗi lần mà dì Sáu cầu nguyện đó thì hay dùng chữ đùm bọc là chia sẻ. Thì đây là mình show cái sự chia sẻ của dì Sáu và dì Ba, dì Hai với tất cả mọi người là bằng cách mình chia để cho các em cháu có được niềm vui. Also để mà gìn giữ một cái phong tục thì chúng ta cần có sự tin. Thì dì Sáu rất là vui là mấy con cháu năm nào cũng tề tụ nơi đây rất là đông đủ, và để mà cho mọi người được vui hơn, để cho các em cháu có một kỷ niệm để mà nhớ. Tại sau này thì có một lần nào các em cháu sẽ nhớ về khi mà các dì cậu không còn có thể không còn trên trái đất này nữa, thì các em cháu sẽ nhớ lại ngày xưa mình đã từng có một cái Tết rất là vui. Thì cô Sáu muốn, dì Sáu muốn đây là một trong những cái Tết đó. It's one of those special Tết where you feel like this is really fun, để mà mình nhớ lại một kỷ niệm. Can you do it?
She would like to clarify that this is not a contest created by her. This is a group collaborative effort. There is some monies donated from the other sisters, like Mama, and a lot of physical work and labor, like go back, in terms of coming together and forming this contest. Now, the goal of the contest isn't necessarily about competing. It isn't necessarily about the cash prizes. There's more than $5,000 in total cash prizes, but it's more about generating this sense of family, community, that's unique to all of us. She has always appreciated every year that all of us try to get together, including all of the little ones. And she really wants to create a legacy that our family can have, that you'll always remember a special Tết like this one. And she's trying to create something unique that other families don't have, but it's something that you can remember her and all of your aunts and uncles by, even when we're not here anymore. So that is the whole essence of the contest for today.
Yeah, thì đó là giống như đây là cái tiền mà chứng tỏ là sự yêu thương, và cô cũng mong là nó inspire tụi con. Sau này khi tụi con thấy tốt rồi tụi con nhớ lại, tụi con sẽ tiếp tục. Thì đây là một cách mình gìn giữ phong tục mà gìn giữ một cách vui, more fun, để cho tụi con là thế hệ thứ nhì sẽ là tiếp tục carry out cái tradition này. Thì mong rằng đây là những gì tụi con học hỏi để mà làm một cái thực tế. Người ta gọi thương yêu đùm bọc là gì? Thì đây là thương yêu đùm bọc là chia sẻ, share, chia sẻ. Thì cô chỉ muốn là các cô chỉ muốn làm một thí dụ để mà như vậy. Rồi giống như cậu Mười translate very good hồi nãy là cô muốn nói thắng thua không quan trọng. Thí dụ các con mặc áo dài đẹp mà nếu không thắng đừng buồn. Tại cái này mình chỉ muốn làm vui hơn thôi, nó không có một ý nghĩa gì hết. Thí dụ bây giờ thay vì mình rút thăm thì nó cũng không có gì lạ, đúng không? Thì mình cho mọi người một cái opportunity để mà súng xính nhau trong cái áo dài cho vui, rồi mình có cuộc thi cho vui. Thành ra đừng quan trọng chuyện thắng thua, không quan trọng. Nó chỉ là một cái thứ icing on the cake mà thôi. Còn cái quan trọng đó là mình get together, yêu thương lẫn nhau và chia sẻ nhau những cái giờ phút ấm cúng như vậy.
So she actually translated what I said in English that she had not said.
Right.
Which is about winning is not everything. But this contest, the essence is sharing is caring. Basically, in Vietnamese, that's what she was saying. There's a phrase that means that. And I know that in large families, sometimes it's easy to get lost in the shuffle. Sometimes it's easy for distance to keep us apart and to grow apart. And so this contest, this isn't exactly what she said, but I'm interpreting it also figuratively. This contest is a way in which we can connect with one another, even though we're far apart, and then hopefully strengthen our bonds and our knowledge about one another. So the more you share, the more that each and every one of us can understand you better, who you are as a person, especially the young ones, with the generation gap. But it's not meant to, and I just want to add this because I know this from my work, it's not meant to make you nervous, it's not meant to make you embarrassed or anything. It's mostly for you to volunteer a little bit about yourself so the rest of us can hopefully understand you better. Because as a family, that's all we're here for. We're here to understand each other better and love each other more. And then hopefully by sharing something about yourself, we will have some basis for support for you in the future if you need that support. So once again, this is meant to be fun, meant to be memorable, and hopefully that's exactly what your aunts and uncles wanted.
Yes, thank you Phúc. Finally, thể lệ cuộc chơi là mỗi một em cháu, tất cả mọi người đều có dịp lên đây nói chuyện. Và trong khi mình nói 3 chuyện. Chuyện thứ nhất là mình sẽ chúc Tết. Là chuyện thứ nhì, mình sẽ giới thiệu cái áo dài mình đang mặc. Thì cho những người mà muốn tham dự cuộc thi áo dài thì mình sẽ giới thiệu về cái áo dài. Thì mình có thể nói về lịch sử cái áo dài, mình có thể nói về tại sao mình mặc cái áo dài này, hay là mình cảm thấy mình thích như thế nào. Tức là bất cứ những chuyện gì mà về văn hóa mình biết được để chia sẻ, để giúp cho mình có thể thắng cuộc thi này. Và cái chuyện thứ ba là các em cháu, anh chị em có thể chia sẻ những chuyện gì xảy ra cho mình trong năm vừa qua, hoặc là tháng qua, tuần qua, whatever. Còn nếu không có thì mình cũng có thể task. Nhưng mà cái phần chia sẻ này cũng có thể giúp mình thắng. Nếu mà những cái phần kia mình còn yếu kém, thì khi mình lên thì nói đúng 3 chuyện đó, giờ khi mình xuống là coi như mình đâm. Thì trong khi mà các anh chị lên nói thì những người khác thì lắng nghe và xin đừng vote, xin đừng bầu cho tới khi nào mà tất cả mọi người đều có dịp nói hết. Thì lúc đó mình hay bầu là ai thắng giải áo dài và ai thắng cái best wishes. Và sau đó thì chúng ta sẽ thâu những cái phiếu lại và mình sẽ tally up để coi cái người thắng cuộc là ai ha. Okay.
Okay, the contest is in 3 parts. The first part is when it's your turn to come up and make a wish to your aunties and uncles. That's part number 1. Who makes the best meaningful wish? Or it could be meaningful, it could be amusing, it could be entertaining. But who makes the best wish? When you're done with your wish, you have the option of competing in the ao dai contest. And that just means you make a connection to the ao dai that you're wearing. An explanation as to why you're wearing it, the meaning behind it, any history you want to make up that could be meaningful. That's optional. If you want to pass, you can say I pass on the ao dai contest. But if you have something you want to compete, you can say that. And then thirdly, it's to share an experience that you've had this year, any time of the year, recent or past, but preferably this year, that inspires you or that someone has made a meaningful impact for you. And we encourage you not to vote until everyone has had a chance to come up and present their wishes, an optional story about the ao dai, and then the optional story about sharing an experience where someone made a difference for you. At the very end, when the last person is gone, then everyone will be asked to take out their ballots and mark their ballots on their votes. Okay?
Okay, thank you. And shall we begin? Let's don't go first. Chị hai ha.
Chị cả đi, chị cả lên trước đó đi, chị cả trước đó thôi. Không biết rồi.
Thôi để chị hai trước rồi xong rồi. Qua kiếp thôi.
Hello everybody. Đầu tiên chị xin chúc các em được lúc nào vui khỏe và lúc nào cũng thương yêu lẫn nhau. Điều thứ hai là sở dĩ tại sao chị kéo dài này thì không phải là chị muốn dành cái phần thưởng không phải vậy. Chị để cho cái sự may mắn nó tới do người khác đưa chị bước vô một cái tiệm áo dài mất tiền. Chị nói với cái cô lựa cho tôi cho cô lựa. Thì sau khi cô lựa rồi chị không có đi lựa thì cô lựa xong chị nói ok tôi lấy, chị vậy thôi. Và đó là cái áo dài này. Tại sao chị có cái áo dài không ra? Và lần đầu tiên chị trả cái áo dài này rất là mất tiền.
So first off, she just wanted to wish everyone a happy new year, and to all my sisters, that you have a lot of luck and health. Number two, the story about this aoyai, it's about, she went into an aoyai shop and asked the shop owner to just pick one for her. She didn't want to have to think about it, she just wanted the owner to pick it for her. And it was an expensive shop. It's a place that she normally wouldn't go to. That's the gist of her story. And by the time the owner picked out the fabric and picked out the dress for her, she just paid for it, and she's happy to be here wearing it, and that's the story.
Okay. And cái chuyện mà make difference, chị cảm ơn các cô các chú đã tạo cho chị một cái dịp mà chị không thể nào chị nghĩ rằng chị sẽ làm. Đó là cái chuyến đi cruise vừa rồi. Sau 48 năm tại nước Mỹ, không phải là chị không thích đi, nhưng mà tại vì anh không muốn đi, cho nên chính vì vậy chị không có muốn đi một mình với mấy cô mấy chú. Cái đó là rất cảm ơn các cô các chú đã tạo cái dịp. Và cái điểm thứ nhì nữa là cảm ơn nhà tài trợ của Tám đã tài trợ cho hai cái vé crew đó. Cho nên đó là cái điều khác biệt trong năm qua. Và trong năm nay có thể chị lên chức là con chị một trong hai đứa đã lập gia đình. Xin chia sẻ cùng các cô các chú. Thank you very much, everybody.
So her make a difference story is that she wanted to thank all of her brothers and sisters for a once-in-a-lifetime trip that she finally was able to make, and that was the cruise this past December. After 45 years, she went on her first cruise ever here in America. She had always wanted to go, but her husband had never wanted to go, and she never wanted to go by herself, even though the family always invited her. And so she had a very good time, and she was really, really happy. Part two, she wanted to thank Tam and his family for providing the 2 tickets for them. And then the second make a difference is for the future, which is for this upcoming year. She's excited to announce, she didn't say which one, but one of her 2 sons is going to be starting a family.
Xin kính chào quý anh chị em, nhà họ Phạm, các cháu nhà họ Phạm. Mở đồ thiếu thiệt luôn. Em là chị Ba Phạm, là chị cả của gia đình họ Phạm này. Em xin chúc cho quý anh chị em của chúng mình năm mới luôn vui, khỏe, trẻ và phát tài, phát lộc, phát tâm linh xin các em cũng hướng tới để cho mình được khai ngộ, mình ăn chay nhiều chị giám khảo nhớ cho rằng đến đây khi là vui nhưng mà giải thưởng là chính. Vậy ngày cái dài này mang một chùm bông để dâng tặng mẹ, đó là những đóa hoa mai đầu xuân xin dâng tặng mẹ. Tôi mang những vòng vàng của mẹ để nhớ mẹ tôi. Đây vòng vàng của dì ba là vòng vàng của bà. Không có hoa mai này dì ba xin tặng bà để nhớ đến bà. Không biết nói gì hơn, thôi chúc cho tất cả các anh chị em chúng mình có một ngày thật là đáng nhớ trong cuộc đời.
Make a difference. Can you make a difference?
Cái phần mà chia sẻ thì muốn chia sẻ.
Chia sẻ thì năm nay có một cái chia sẻ đầu tiên đó là cảm ơn Tám đại gia rất là hồ hởi rộng lượng đã cho những các anh chị em một món quà rất là ý nghĩa, rất là vui để cho các anh chị em mình có tiền rủng rỉnh mà xài Noel, rồi bây giờ có tiền lì xì cho Tết cho các cháu luôn. Xin cảm ơn Tám rất nhiều.
Welcome, family, brothers, sisters. This year, I want to wish my brothers and sisters a new year with lots of health, luck, and love. I also wish for our family to have broader spirituality and try to eat more vegetarianism this year if possible. As far as the áo dài contest, this áo dài I'm wearing is paying tribute to my mother. This floral print on the áo dài reminds me of the flowers that I brought her for her. And I'm wearing some of her jewelry today in homage to Mom, or Banoi. And then finally, in the spirit of competing and fun and games, it's also about the money. So, judges, it's about the prize, and I want the prize. And then finally, for the Make a Difference, I wanted to shout out to Tham and his family for his generous support at Christmas and for the Lunar New Year, so that we would have our funds to spread around to you all for Lee C.
Cô Tư xin kính chào tất cả các anh chị em cháu. Ngày hôm nay là nhân dịp Tết thì cô Tư xin chúc tất cả các anh chị em cháu một năm mới nhiều sức khỏe, vui tươi, may mắn và thành công trong mọi chuyện. Ngày hôm nay cô Tư rất là mừng vì sau 3 tuần lễ không có được khỏe vì mắc mưa, cho nên ngày hôm nay tổ chức thì mới có được như thế này. Thì đó là cái vấn đề sức khỏe là quan trọng nhất. Có sức khỏe là có tất cả, cho nên xin tất cả mọi người cẩn thận để mà bảo vệ, gìn giữ sức khỏe của mình. Đó là cái điều thứ nhất, quan trọng nhất. Rồi thứ nhì nữa đó là cái buổi họp mặt ngày hôm nay cũng là một buổi họp mặt thường hàng năm của gia đình mình. Cô Tư rất là mừng vì tất cả mọi người đều mặc áo dài rất là đẹp và tới bằng cái sự thương yêu, loving, caring and sharing. Loving yêu thương, caring là quan tâm lẫn nhau và sharing là giúp đỡ, chia sẻ. Cho nên đó là 3 cái điều mà quan trọng nhất trong cuộc đời. Không hẳn là chỉ loving, sharing and caring cho gia đình, mà tất cả cùng cho tất cả mọi người xung quanh. Cho nên năm mới này thì mình hãy cầu nguyện để cho thế giới hòa bình chiến tranh chấm dứt, nạn dịch chóng qua và tất cả mọi người có một cái kinh tế được phục hồi để cho ai cũng vui. Đó là cái điều mà mong ước nhất của cô Tư. Rồi còn cái điều mà tại sao mặc áo dài này? Đây là cái tình thương của chị Ba. Đó là của dì Ba dành cho dì Tư. Năm nào cũng vậy, lựa cái áo dài nào đẹp đẹp để cho dì Tư mặc. Thì đó là cái sharing, là loving. rồi còn cái I make the difference cho năm nay. Thì năm nay dì Tư rất là mừng vì dì Sáu đã giúp dì Tư để mà có một cái kitchen mới rất là đẹp. Rồi Bảy cũng giúp cho dì Tư để mà làm được cái cửa sổ, tất cả window. Cho nên là đó là hai cái điều mà về cái chỗ ở. Đó, còn về những thứ khác nữa là Bảy đã host mỗi năm đó cùng với Tám với họ với Hồng Đức đó, để mà có một cái buổi sum họp thế này, không phải là chỉ ngày Tết mà luôn cả Giáng sinh và tất cả những ngày lễ khác. Cho nên cái người make a difference đối với chị, đối với dì Tư là Bảy, Sáu, dì Ba. Đó là rồi đó là ba người lớn nhất. Còn những người mà nhỏ là các con các cháu, khi mà mặc những đồ đẹp thế này làm cho cái buổi lễ nó trang trọng hơn và nó hay hơn, và nhớ đến ông bà. Thì mình ngày Tết chỉ là mình tới để quây quần với nhau, để mà thương yêu, để mà nghĩ tới nhau. Thì chỉ có bao nhiêu lời đó. Và một điều nữa là cảm ơn chị Hai rất là nhiều. Chị Hai là một người chị tuy là chị dâu nhưng là 50 năm rồi, thì kể như chị trong nhà. Chị Hai là một người cái gương sáng, là chị đã làm bao nhiêu điều tốt đẹp cho gia đình này đó. Cho nên là nhất là cái gương chăm chỉ siêng năng làm việc của chị, lúc nào cũng xinh đẹp với một cái dáng người vô cùng model. Làm gương. Rồi cảm ơn chị Dân là tới đây chơi, và chị Dân là một người đem cái niềm vui đến cho mọi người, đem thức ăn ngon tới, và mừng chị Dân đã vượt qua cái bệnh Covid mà em lúc nào cũng lo sợ. Đó là cái điều duy nhất. Em xin hết lời, xin cảm ơn tất cả.
My memory bank is overloaded. You can touch notes. She just wanted to wish everyone a new year with good health, good fortune, and for the young ones, success in all your endeavors. She also wanted to update everyone that she'd been struggling with a recent respiratory infection for the last 3 weeks, and she feels extremely fortunate to have recovered and be healthy enough to come here today. And that reminds her that health is one of the most important things, so she wants you to take care to try to maintain your own good health. Secondly, she wanted to wish that there is world peace, the end of all wars, and that the economies of all the other countries succeed enough so that their peoples would not have to suffer and would have a good life as well. That is one of her 3 wishes for the new year for the world. Regarding the ao dai, it is a reflection of Diba's love for her. Every year, Diba always selects a pretty ao dai dress to give to her, so she wanted to appreciate Diba for doing that. With regards to the make a difference, she wanted to acknowledge Stacy and Hugh for helping her with her kitchen remodel and replacement of her windows. And it has beautified her home and brought her much joy, and she really wanted to appreciate them for that. And also, I think she wanted to thank Ji Hai for not only being forever young and beautiful, but for being a true sister to all of us, for all of her hard work, for all of her patience and love for our family. She just wanted to recognize and acknowledge that. She also wanted to acknowledge that Yvonne went through a health scare with COVID, and for her to have survived and come back, it has just brought a lot of joy and happiness to all of us, and an appreciation again for health and for just not taking life for granted. And then finally, she did want to acknowledge that Bam also was very instrumental in helping her with her house. So, That's limited to 850 words.
Or translate section by section.
Năm mới xin chúc tất cả anh chị em cháu được dồi dào sức khỏe, thân tâm an lạc, đâu có ai làm ăn phát tài. Tất cả các cháu học hành tiến bộ. Bây giờ mình sẽ nói về giáo. Năm mới là một bắt đầu mới, cho nên màu trắng, cái áo vàng màu trắng này tượng trưng cho sự tinh khiết, mới mẻ, hoàn toàn mới. Và trên áo có hoa đào, tượng trưng cho mùa xuân. Mùa xuân bắt đầu từ một năm, bắt đầu 4 mùa bắt đầu từ mùa xuân. Và có bướm, có chim, muôn hoa đủ loại, tươi mát. Và những thứ này, những thứ mà màu xanh cẩm thạch tượng trưng cho sự may mắn. Và những thứ này là cô má để lại của chị ba cho, rất là cái ý nghĩa tình thương mến thương. Trong năm vừa rồi thì ai cũng biết là anh Tại bị bệnh, và cũng rất là mừng được ơn trời phù hộ cho mọi sự trôi qua suôn sẻ, mọi điều tốt lành. Cảm ơn tất cả các anh chị em cháu đã có lời hỏi thăm, chúc sức khỏe, cho nên ảnh rất là bình yên. Bây giờ mọi thứ đều ok hết. Cho nên năm rồi mình không có đi chơi nhiều, chỉ đi gần gần thôi. Hy vọng trong tương lai mọi thứ đều bình yên, kinh tế lên thì mình sẽ có tiền đi chơi ngày dài tiếp tục.
She just wanted to welcome everyone for coming. She wants to wish our family a new year full of health, good fortune, success. And she said, no one really works. Oh wait, success in your work, in your business. As she looked over to us. She was looking at all retirees first.
Yeah.
She didn't think it was appropriate to wish success in your business. Regarding the ao dài, it's white, it's new, just like the new year. It represents newness. The print includes flowers, butterflies, and birds, which is all reflection symbolic of the spring. Spring is the first season of the year, so everything is fresh and new and first tying in with the new year. The green jade represents fortune and luck, and it is also an item of jewelry handed down as a gift from go back to grandma and from grandma back to her. And so this is just in keeping with her memory of loving and sharing and of our family. And then finally, she wanted to acknowledge that her husband had a health scare last year, as you all know, and he had to go through surgery, and she was just appreciative of the outpouring of support and love from the family and of all of us who asked and cared and had well wishes for him, and he's made a full recovery. Because of that, she wasn't able to go on as many trips as she normally would, which we really couldn't tell. Based on all of your posts, we really couldn't tell. But she's hoping with this new year, she'll have more time and more opportunities to resume her active, adventuresome lifestyle. So Happy New Year to all.
Okay, I'm number 6. Let me try to speak English.
Yeah.
I'm not ESL, so let me try my best.
Yeah.
Since I'm a mother of the lawyer, I guess I should try some, my best to. So Mười doesn't have to translate.
He's afraid of
Say Mười sometime. First of all, I'd like to wish everybody a very, very happy New Year, with a lot of best of health, best of luck, and best of fortune. Hopefully next year and every year after this, we will have, you know, more chances to wear more beautiful dresses and get together, happier. I guess that's for my wish. And for áo dài, see how beautiful this is. This flower is mine, M-A-I. It means lucky. It means hope. It means happy. And this why. And this is the representation of the New Year. This is also our country's. This is also Vietnam's flower, national flower. Every year, New Year, this one blooms every New Year. And this is why it's represent the New Year. Happy, the color stands for happy. And it comes in different colors, and sometimes it's, excuse me. Okay, to continue. This is why I wear mine. So I want to wish you hope, luck, and always happy. For the little kids, just like I said in my prayers, I want you always loving each other, helping each other moving forward. And for the older sister, I want you to have peace of mind, live longevity. We have a coach here if you need help. So hopefully we can enjoy more good time together. And as far as sharing, every year I try to have, I like to set myself a resolution, New Year resolution. It's been working. I got to complete what I needed to complete. So last year, just like you said, it was my wish to complete the kitchen for her. And lucky, I did have time and did get to complete it too, maybe almost flawlessly. I mean, according to my view. I'm very happy with that, with the goal as that, and with what's been accomplished. So to me, it's the love that I want to give her. Every year I want to do something, and that was my something that I'm proud of. Because it turned out really well. So if you have a chance, please come to visit Gita's house, and you can see what a lovely kitchen she has and all the windows she has. I'm really happy for her that she got all those done. And I'm happy that I get the chance to, with the help of chị Hai and chị Ba, to do this for you. And hopefully next year, it's not a promise. Hopefully we will be able to do something like this again. Okay, thank you.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Thank you for coming, and thank you for bringing food and share. It's been a year since I retired, exactly 1 year.
Wow.
So it's very, very, it's a blessing. And it's very, I get to wake up late. I know, yes, I wake up like 10, sometimes 9 in the morning. So that's really nice. I've been waiting for this all my life. When the rain, the last month, we have the rain for 3 weeks, and it was so cold. That was the best. I used to wake up early or get ready to go to work or drive in the cold. So that was, I've been waiting for that all my life. Making a difference. I want to thank you, Tang.
The dress.
Oh, the dress? Yes, yes. This is a real silk.
Wow.
Import from China. It's a dragon. Take a look carefully. Dragon. From royal, very royal.
On the dragon.
For making a difference, I want to thank you, Tang, for his sponsoring the cruise, and then South for always being generous to everyone. Okay, I'm not a person with words, so Happy New Year and thank you everyone for coming.
Hello everybody, and Happy New Year. And I'm Uncle number 8. And first of all, I would like to thank everyone for being here, especially to Young and Uncle Tan, and Kaz, and Maz, and the family, and all the kids for being here today. And the reason that for this dress first is that you see it's made of blue and also the color white and orange and yellow. Okay, so that is là một sự quân bình của âm dương, the yin and the yang. So the yellow color is for brightness, but it's not too bright. Là một sự tỏ sáng. So hopefully that's for everyone. So được tỏ sáng. And for the it's not that bright, but it's warm. Some of the color is warm. You see this orange? It's warm. So that keep very warm, and that's for your health. And for like Nam said, there's white in there for newness, and that's for something new. So hopefully that everybody would have a New Year resolution for yourself, that you challenge yourself to do something that would make it challenging for yourself and would help everybody else out too. And by helping other people out, that means you're helping yourself. It's like keeping good health, as Phil said. So if you keep yourself healthy, then everybody doesn't have to worry about you, right? So there's less stress.
I agree with you.
And so the other thing is, I would like to thank chị Ba, anh Long, Sal, and Seb. And because Sal is one that's very generous and help everybody else out, and chị Ba is also with the getting in at Blue Vault. For the you know what it is. And also Bà Long for helping me with the patio at the back, and also Seth for patio at the back. Although it's not complete yet, but pretty much done. And also thank everyone here. I think everyone here really make a difference in my life. So although some of you are far away, but thank you very much. And I'm pretty sure that there's too much things to say because too many people, so I'm probably not going to say it. But thank you everyone. And also the reason that I gave out the money to everybody is because I bought some stock. And watching my stock went up a lot, meaning that more than $250,000. Then went all the way down back to zero in negative territory. Then went all the way back up again. So I made a promise to myself that if I got all the money back, I would I would share to everyone here in the family. So that's what I did promise to myself. And also give some to charity, and that's where the money is coming from. Okay, so hopefully this year I might make some more. I don't know. It depends. So we'll see. And also, last and not least, I would like to thank one more time. I would like to thank everyone for being here today and for sharing. Just like Uncle Sam said, sharing is caring, and also there's connection to, like Uncle Tư Kamoy said, repeat it. And you need to connect to everyone in the family, and in order for us to help you, or you helping us, because you helping us is like us helping ourselves, us helping you. So thank you very much.
Wait, I would like to make an this is not an amendment, but this is a addition. Tám did happily see a huge one for Emmy and Dory, but because this is a huge cash, I didn't feel comfortable mail, so I have it with me, and also for Ben and Alex too. So I'm going to give it right now. Also, Joseph did happily see for all Ben, Alex, and Emmy, Dory. You did too. So I'm going to bring it out here right now.
You can do it at the end, that's fine. Yeah, it's okay. You can do it at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, it's at the end.
Thank you for doing it.
Cái áo dài đẹp dữ vậy ta.
Hello everyone. I'll speak in English because I know you can all understand my English. and you could probably understand my Vietnamese too. But I'll speak in English so Kamui doesn't have to translate for me. You all know who I am. I'm your Jin, or your Go Jin. And my New Year's wish actually has come true every year. Every time I stand at bàn thờ, I say Nam Mô Ca Rại Tiên Ông Đà Bồ Tát Ma Ha Tát. Con Phạm Thị Nghĩa kính xin cầu nguyện ơn trên Đức Phật Mẫu, Đức Phật và các đấng thiêng liêng phò hộ cho gia đình con được bình an và mạnh khỏe. So I say, dear God, saints and fairies, my name is Phạm Thị Nghĩa, and I would like to pray that for my family to have a good health. And then I subsequent that to say, con xin cầu nguyện cho cha má cũng giống như các anh chị em trong gia đình. So for my parents, for my brothers and sisters, that we các con hiếu thảo với cha má. That means that we have love and devotion to our parents. Các con các cháu hiếu thảo với cha má, hòa thuận thương mến nhau, giúp đỡ lẫn nhau. So that we are at peace with each other, we love each other, and we help each other. Con xin cầu nguyện for myself, riêng cho con và các anh chị em con còn đang đi học. Those who are for myself and those who are in school, được trí nhớ, thông minh, học giỏi, sáng suốt, nhớ dai, giúp đỡ, học giỏi giúp đỡ cho gia đình và giúp đỡ cho các bạn nữa. So I pray that I would have the brightness of mind to do well in school, in order that I can help my family and that I can help myself and help my friends in school. And so I make that prayer, and I still do. And now I pray, in addition to just for myself, I pray for my nephews and nieces and my children. So, and I'm very thankful that that prayer has come true, and it is true, and that our family loves each other, as evidenced by these yearly traditional events that we have, as evidenced by my brothers and sisters showing that every day, not just on these holidays, but every day that I see them, and I'm so thankful for all of them. Every single one of them, they all made a difference in my life, not just one or two. The generosity, shown, that started from our ancestors, các ông bà. So ông used to always say to us that ông nội was a very generous man, and he rất là có hiếu. That means he had filial devotion for bà cố. So he loved his mother, and he took care of his mother. When his mom, which is my great-grandmother and your great-great-grandmother, was ill, he took care of them, and then my father, which is your grandfather, also took care of his mom. So we hope that that teaching, or that, not hope, I know that it has passed on to you, because it has passed on to all of us, and we have shown it to you, and it has been ingrained within you. So that is now part of who you are, and that makes me really proud to be, con cháu của ông bà, because that is who we are. That is our family, and that is the rare thing that distinguishes us from other people. That is the special thing that touches my heart. So for the áo dài, I would like to teach you, because I'm a teacher like my father at heart in my family. The tradition of áo dài originated from the Chinese dress, right? So from the Han Empire, the time of the Hans in the 1500s, they used to wear áo dài. Actually, no, they didn't wear áo dài, they wore the dress. So if you look at this here, and you see this, and you think, oh, it's new, it's not traditional. But actually, it has parts of the old and the new. So according to the Han originally, they actually didn't wear pants. They actually had a skirt underneath. So the top was the top was part of like this, where it's crisscrossed, but the bottom was a skirt. Okay. Then in the 17th century, one of the kings of Vietnam, he wanted to distinguish the Vietnamese from the Chinese. So then he made people to wear pants underneath. Okay. So then after that, the dress was left, right, and But then it was hard because the women and the people who had to wear those clothes, they had to work in the fields, right? They weren't like, these fancy people who didn't have to do anything and just walk around. No, they had to work in the fields. So wearing an aoyai was the pants was very difficult, right? So what they did was they cut the slit. So they made it into 4 pieces. So that's why they called it an ao of 4 pieces. Ao tứ thân, right? 4 pieces. Then after that, it graduated to have one more piece, which is the top piece, like the in on the top. Then after that, though, when the French came and dominated us, then the dress changed because the culture and the person who developed it, designed it, changed. And what that person did was they eliminated the top where you crisscross, and they put the buttons here. And then also they took out the top and they made frills and poofy shoulders according to the French tradition. Well, that kind of dress didn't agree with the people because we were still back traditional. So that went away for a little bit. And then in the 1960s, 60s, a lady who was one of the president's wives, Madame Niu, she was under the influence of, the more fashion, and then she was younger. So then what she did was she made the top here, instead of being the traditional collar top like this, she had it cut lower, and then she also had it really close to the body to emphasize the physique of the lady. And so that is, now you see that most of the dresses today have, a top collar, which is more traditional like that, but it also has, the bottom collar. And what we have evolved into now is the one is really functional, which is called gatang, right, which is the new way, right? The new way is shorter, so that way it allows for you to be able to move around and not have to, step over your dress. And then it is also simply made so that you can just zip and move and not have to be bothered. So I hope that that helped you to understand. I chose this dress because it looked modern, right? It looks like a piece of art, and I wanted to wear it, and I did actually. And I asked several people which one I looked better in, this one, or this one, and most of the people said this one. But I didn't choose it because I found that something to me, which is my namesake, right, is 3 things: meaningfulness, justice, and so I chose this one because why? All my sisters know why.
Your mom dress?
This is my mom's dress. It is my mom's dress. I wanted to wear my mom's dress on the birthday because that represents my mom and dad to be here to share with us in all of this. And what else is my mom? So everybody thinks, oh my God, she came after everyone, so she listened to Yi Ba, Yi Tư, Yi Sao. No. You see this? This is my mom's. This here came from my mom. This is part of my mom. So no, I didn't copy any of you. Maybe you guys, but because we all think alike. Do you see how our parents have influenced us? We all think alike. We all love each other, and the love, comes, and that's where we all have all of that, right? And that is the one thing that binds us all together, is the love. That's the story that I found. Okay, and so what happened last year? Last year, my friend wanted to go after this $1 billion contract. Well, $1 billion is really hard to get. So she hasn't gotten it yet, but I worked, make day and night, and I worked very hard for her, and then I still kept my other company, and I didn't charge the other company because, wasn't working full time. So I really didn't make that much money, but it's okay. I helped my friend, I learned a lesson, and I learned also that your health is really important. So I quit my friend because, in essence, she didn't get the contract yet, and I didn't want to cost her any more money. So I went back to the previous company. I'm working with that company right now. I'm still going to help my friend once she gets the contract, if she does. But it's really hard to get a big contract. People who influence made a difference in my life. I think all of you have made a difference in my life. Of course, my brothers and sisters, you already know, right? I extol all of their qualities. Mama, I've known her, I love her from the very beginning. I've told her, years ago that I consider her to be my sister. right? Not a sister-in-law, but a sister from a long time ago, right? Iba, she always makes me a bàn thờ, you know, bà ấy đó, and she always helps me with the food, and Yito, she's always encouraging, always bringing the flowers, you know, Yinam with the food, and then Yisao, of course, always the generosity of Yisao, you know, always shines through, and that is the one thing that I also wear today to show all of you that the meaningfulness of Yisao and her specialness to me. And if you haven't noticed already, the design is Yisao, and this actually goes along with this new style Ayai too. See, so that's why, because it also is a piece of art, just like Yisao's style. Dobai, you know, his love for all of us here, he always hosts the most meaningful parties, and he always does things for Ba that this year I didn't get to come, you know, to Cũng with Dobai for Ba's Ba's death anniversary. But I hope that, you know, we are able to do what we did today, which was great. Joseph and Lau was due to use the technology. And so I'm really into technology, and I encourage all of you to embrace the technology, because it is what's going to keep us together. Even though we're not together physically, we can still be together. Okay.
Tôi luôn cái đôi bông này. Đã bán đôi bông này cho chính bạn 2.000. Bây giờ không bán nữa.
Cho luôn. Hay quá.
He just gifted her the special earrings that Nia had acknowledged as a special thank you. Designed by Stacy. So Stacy just gifted it to her for her quality presentation.
Xin cho Sáu nói một anh want to say just one more sentence. I forgot to say last time, I'm super happy today to see all of you dressed in áo dài. This is my dream years ago, my dream. I always dreamed that every New Year we all dress in our national dress. But years after year, only the ladies do it, the men didn't do it. And when I went to Vietnam one day, I had to buy it for everybody. I didn't know your size. I bought 2 of each. And I carry all the luggages here. And every year after that, I have to carry them here, wait for you to wear it. You give it back. I take it back home. And next year, I bring it here again for you to try. And I'm so happy now. I guess my effort pays off. And this is, I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
This is my dream come true. But I would be happier if next year I don't have to carry a whole bunch of áo dài here for you guys again. This is why we have the contest, because you can get your own.
Right.
But if you need, come to my house, get it from my house. Don't make me come here with all those things, because look at all the food I have to bring here. Every little thing. So I forgot to say that.
Thank you for the 45 extra sentences.
Also, and I'd like to share with you today what I got is for the ladies. It's lipstick. You know, because I think having lipstick just brightens your day. And this is also for Yisao. This is something that's from Yisao, right? So she told me her beauty secret is Vaseline. So I got each one of you a mini Vaseline to try on your own. Try it on your face at night. It helps to moisturize and make you beautiful.
Don't you think she deserves my earrings? Yeah, give it a applause for her. Really does.
Should I even stand up? Should I even go now? Of course I will. Of course I will. Happy Tet, and ad nauseum, wish you good health, good fortune, success in all your endeavors. But honestly, I do wish everyone a lot of fond memories that you'll cherish. Hopefully, the first one would be from today, and a lot of fun adventures. So my wishes, that was my wishes, the áo dài. I actually bought an áo dài, inspired by Yisao last year. My family all bought an áo dài in Phoenix to attend Andy's wedding, only to find out that we weren't really going to be wearing them that day. And so, I actually brought that aoyai today. And then I thought, you know what? I bought it for Andy's wedding. I cannot wear it for that. It was for Andy's wedding. So that is why I'm wearing this one, which is borrowed from Andai. And so that was just to pay respect to Maz and Andy that I wasn't going to wear an aoyai that was meant for your wedding. Okay? So that's the story behind this aoyai. Now, conspiracy theorists out there have posted that maybe I forgot. It's sitting in my room and on counterwork, okay? But that's the story of the aoyai. All right. So now, it's funny because as Ginny and I were sitting here and everyone is going through all their wishes and all their recollections, she's like, I was going to say that. They just stole my thunder. I was going to say that. And so when it was my turn sitting there, like, what the hell? She just said everything I wanted to say. But I'll change it with a little twist, okay? So I like to think on my feet. So, I was in Vegas for CES, and as I watched my initial investment go up, I didn't cash out, and then I watched it go down to negative territory, and I made a promise to myself that if I went back up, I would spread it to my siblings for that.
Okay.
And so, for making a difference, like Ginny said, each and every one of you have inspired me. Jihai is your perseverance. Perseverance is a special quality in which you continue to keep pushing forward and keep going on, even though things are tough. And there's a lot of things that have been tough for you, not to mention your perseverance at your job. Did you guys know that she works for the post office for the last 45 years?
48, no, 38 years.
Graveyard
On
shift.
39 now.
Graveyard shift, okay?
3 o'clock in the morning.
So don't complain about working full time until you've done what she's done.
Oh my God.
So that's perseverance. You inspire me to persevere. Jibao, the spirituality. Extremely spiritual and extremely inspirational. And you inspire us, all of us, to try to be better people, to try to eat vegetarian, which is not just good for the spirits of the world, but also good for the environment and green, and very thankful. Dito, mother's love for their child. No one loves their child more than you love Joseph, and it's extremely inspiring. Okay? Vietnam, adventuresome spirit. We live vicariously through your pictures. You're a great photographer, and just all the adventures you go on, we feel like we go on them too.
Thank you.
Jisao, charity. You're charitable. It's not just about generosity. Charity is actually just about giving. You don't have to be super generous, but if you give, and it's about just giving. So not just all the giving that you do to New Hope, to your clients, your customers, but most of all, it's your family. Even the charity that you give to your family. So.
And your client, your employees too.
Yes. Yes. We won't speak about some other qualities that you inspire me. And it's already in your name. Hugh, and Ginny already said the exact same thing I was going to say. Yeah. Filiality. Hugh, that's what it means. It means the love to your parents. So he's always been an inspiration for the amount of time that he took out to take care of our parents.
Thank you, folks.
And Tham, of course, it's only been said like 8 other times before me, generosity, okay? And so we're just extremely inspired by how generous you are. And quite honestly, I think my staff and everybody else knows about how generous you and Stacy are, so, because I tell them a lot about you guys. Denny, industriousness. So, ever working, non-stop, the brain doesn't stop, right? Her body may be physically in bed with her eyes closed for 4 hours, but her brain is still working. We know that all the time, overtime. So, again, so that's my sharing part. And finally, to summarize what Ginny said about Bath and what she was wearing, you guys knew that I had surgery. Did you know I had surgery on January 12th? And and I was the last person to see that life. So it dawned on me when I went into surgery that was the same day as, well, the day before. I knew that was the day that I had her surgery. And so, I am back.
Cậu ngồi xe lên hay quá, cậu nắm con ơi luôn. Nắm cho con ơi.
A hot take. Thank you.
On that day, when I heard he went on surgery and it was bad, I thought of that day because I also saw Bab before she went into surgery, and I was so worried.
Scared.
I didn't want to tell her. I didn't want to tell anybody. I just wanted to.
I know Sal knew and that it was.
You know?
I know.
Thanks God.
Yeah, I know.
Rồi Lộc nói qua video thế.
Busy, he had to go somewhere.
The free trial is over.
But on another Zoom, you could do another Zoom.
Call him back and say what he had. Oh, Google Duo. He might not meet. He's on Android.
Nãy Út nói ông đi đâu đó.
Dạ đúng rồi.
Thôi đi con.
Vậy thì bây giờ tới phiên mấy đứa cháu hả? Mấy đứa nhỏ muốn các bạn chơi rồi nhiều.
Có gì đâu
Everyone, the results for the áo dài.
Everyone here.
Do the men first.
Okay, and the results are for the women's áo dài with 19 points. Wow. Second place with 15 points. Deacon. And third place with 13 points. Mama.
Second place.
Thank you very much.
Third place.
Thank you.
Để đọc xong nè.
Áo dài trước đi, áo dài.
Tôi đâu có thắng đâu, chỉ có 3 người đó thắng.
Người thắng người áo dài.
$5,000.
For making a difference. Now, for making a difference, it's both men and women, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So for making a difference, the highest score.
Wait, should we go third place to up so it's like
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Third place.
Let's see. Third place. Okay. Third place for making a difference is. Drum roll, please.
Dang, a double award.
Yeah. And the second place is. And first place.
How many?
13.
Oh, I'm the first one?
Yeah, first place. I'm third.
Hurtig, smile. Smile.
First place dở ra cho coi cho vui.
Giờ mình
First place. First place.
Looking beautiful.
Okay, so for the men. Áo dài for men. is go back. And the second place goes to, for the men, with 13 points. Is.
Bà
It goes to the dragon.
Okay, here is the first place, second place, third place, same.
What a lucky boy. Wow, okay.
Kìa để tôi lấy cái quà. Đó.
Looking beautiful.
Yeah.
Đó, năm sau nhớ lại rồi nha, để được ké hình nha.
And includes the adults. Now, second generation, let's go. Yes.
Họ bắt đầu. Họ nhỏ nữa hả?
We want to do the youngest first.
First one của cái generation đi quay dùm đi, cái continue.
Don't they want to do the smallest first or the oldest first?
Yes.
Không, tại vì như là cuối cùng của cái người lớn.
Oh, I see. Okay, here. Bye, you get to do that.
Okay.
Rồi tiếp tục.
I guess I can. Like you have to hold this way because it's charging the phone at the same time.
At the same time, got it. All right.
Gotcha.
I want to wish everybody.